These are a few basics working with formulas in Excel. And the first one we're doing, we want to know the percent increase or decrease. As you could tell, our sales this year or last year were higher than the previous year. What it is, it's the difference of 738 from 45 divided by the first year. This means we have to use parentheses or you don't get the correct formula. Equal and now we divide it by the previous year. Complete the formula. Make it look like a percent. We could add a decimal point. And we're going to drag it down to the total row. It's saying it looks like an error, but it really isn't. We're going to go up into here, and we're just going to do the subtotal or the auto sum, which shows we had a 16% increase. We want to do statistics on the average number, minimum number of each model and the median here. So we click inside here, we click next to auto sum, we click on average. We're just doing these numbers here. Be careful when you select. I want to do the minimum. Highlight. Down. You can also type it in too. Like it shows max here. I could just literally type in equal max, left parenthesis. It creates a formula while you're typing it. Max. And if I click over next to here, it doesn't show median, but I go to more functions. And it might show in most recently used. It's showing there, but if it's not, you go into statistical, you scroll down to median, double click, and we want to know the median of these numbers here. That's the median. Of course, we can copy this to the right. And you tend to want to have whole numbers here. Just reduce the decimal points here. Now, they're offering a manufacturer's incentive. The incentive is $725 on each car, keeping this very simple for those car dealers out there. So it would be equal this times this. We're going to be copying this formula to the right one column. Make sure it's a constant. Hit the F4, Mac, Command T, and it widened the column. Drag it over. Railroad tracks, we know what that means. We widen it. I just did a double click there. If I don't want those extra decimal points, I shrink it down. Last thing here, we're doing profit sharing. And what this very generous dealer is doing, he's splitting it among all 9 people. So it would be equal this divided by that. And then you can copy, bring it over to the right. So this is the basics with formulas. This is important, knowing when to use parentheses. For example, if I don't do the parentheses here, I'll show that example here. It's saying 4,400%. That doesn't make sense because what it is doing, it's subtracting the number 1 from C4, which is 44. So let me just hit the undo. We've got this done.